Hi YouTube, welcome to another edition of Horror Hands, and for this video I'm going to be going through the top 5 most disturbing endings of horror movies. And a little bit of a spoiler alert, I'm going to be talking about the endings of films, so it may give away a few things. So if you're about to watch any of these movies, you might just want to flick off, because I don't want to give anything away too much. So at number 5 we have Shivers, and I haven't seen this for a long time, and when I watched this I was still kind of used to the good guy saving the day and coming out on top, and as I was watching this you get the sense that the main character and the building itself are becoming more and more overrun by these infected people, and you kind of get to the end and get to the realization that there's nowhere he can go, and these creatures have got him, and they overcome him, and he sort of succumbs to the infected ones. And that was a real kind of stark ending for me back then. It always stayed with me. I always found that very disturbing, that this quite endearing character has gone through all this, and in the end they get him. But it was a sort of a kind of a highlighted to me that the good guys don't always come out on top, and that ending has always stayed with me over the years. So number 5, Shivers. Number 4 is Buried, which is effectively just one scene of Ryan Reynolds being buried alive, and we're in there with him. He's buried alive in the desert somewhere, and he has a phone with a bit of battery life left, so he makes a few calls to various people, one of which is like a organisation that finds missing people in the area that he thinks he is, and that kind of thing. And it's kind of a race against time for them finding him, and him trying to stay alive long enough to be found. And the movie's set up really well. They do find him, they locate him, and they're on the way to get him. But this is on the list of top 5 most disturbing endings, so it's doesn't exactly go to plan. But I don't want to give this one away too much, but really kind of disturbing film. A bit of a gut-wrenching ending, so check that one out if you've not seen Buried. Might want to watch something a bit more cheerful after that one though. Same goes with this one. This one I actually watched the other night, and this movie was the movie that inspired me to do this countdown. I thought I won't do a full review, I'll do this kind of countdown for fun. And it's Shuttle. And man, this one was a disturbing movie. This is these 2 girls and a couple of other people. They take a shuttle bus from the airport back into the city, but the driver actually kidnaps them and is driving them to a undisclosed location for reasons that we don't really know. And there's kind of lots of twists and turns, there's a few revelations along the way, but ultimately there's kind of no reason as to why he's doing it, and you kind of watch the film thinking, what's the point? But the very last scene of the movie reveals everything, and it's number 3 on my most disturbing endings list, so I can tell you it's not a happy ending, this one. Real, punched in the stomach when you've watched this. Some real powerful stuff. I was very impressed with this. I think you kind of have to watch the whole thing. It's easy to kind of wonder where this is going, and to kind of dismiss it as sort of pointless, pointless kind of cruelty done towards people. But there is actually a reason behind it, and it's like, wow, didn't see that coming. So number 3, Shuttle. Number 2 is The Wicker Man, and I think this is probably the first film I ever saw that didn't have a happy ending, or that certainly ended very badly for this main character that we're following the whole time, and it really disturbed me. Still disturbs me now, still creeps me out, and not just the ending, the whole the whole helplessness of Sergeant Howie, and you watch it multiple times and you know what he's up against and what's coming, and and yeah, really creepy stuff. Really powerful, shocking, disturbing ending. You know, still affects me now. I don't actually watch the movie too much because that ending is just such a punch in the stomach that yeah, it just shocks me every time. So yeah, number 2 is the Wicker Man. And then number 1, movie that I have mentioned before, and it's The Vanishing, which the ending of this, man, still stays with me now. Probably always will. I've only watched it once, but I vividly still recall the ending and how it made me feel, and how it's such a devastating kind of twist ending to a really interesting story. So yeah, if you've not seen The Vanishing and you're looking for this kind of thing, these disturbing and shocking twist endings, definitely check this one out. And with this one and probably the rest of the movies on the list, it's best that you don't know too much about them. I think when you watch them, just gives them that bit more power when the endings come along. But yeah, number 1 for the most disturbing ending in a horror film for me is The Vanishing. So that was my top 5. What did you think of that? Do you agree, or is there some more shocking endings out there that I should check out? Let me know. So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos.